The Singapore Land Authority launched a tender for 20 heritage bungalows in Sembawang on 17 March. The first time a cluster of residential bungalows is being repurposed for serviced apartment use. Public response has been largely skeptical, with many questioning the affordability of the properties and whether the project would benefit Singaporeans. SLA stated that the bungalows are located along Admiralty Road East, Falkland Road, Auckland Road West, and Fiji Road, according to its Facebook post. The properties, which were formerly homes for personnel from the naval base, span approximately 245,300 square feet, with an estimated gross floor area of 94,945 square feet. Built between the 1920s and 1930s, the bungalows will be available for lease under a 5-year tenure, with an option to extend for an additional 4 years, according to SLA. SLA stated that the properties may be used as multi-generational and senior co-living serviced apartments, designed to promote senior living, active aging, and interaction and activities across generations. The move has drawn mixed reactions, with many social media users commenting on the Facebook posts of SLA and Mothership questioned if the properties will be priced beyond the reach of ordinary Singaporeans. One user commented that the tender would likely go to the highest bidder, leading to high rental costs that would make the properties accessible only to wealthy retirees or financially well-off individuals, but surely not commoners, likely referencing the controversy surrounding the black and white houses at Ridout Road, which were rented by 2 cabinet ministers. One commenter wrote that ordinary folks will not be able to afford such black and white bungalows, noting that they are only for the rich elites and those with good connections. Some commenters suggested that the properties would only be within reach of ministers due to their financial capacity. One user claimed that the bungalows were likely reserved for ministers. Some commenters questioned whether the properties would be leased to foreigners or expatriates, rather than locals. One user noted that expatriates are particularly drawn to such bungalows and can pay high. One commenter questioned the affordability of the bungalows for seniors. The user raised concerns over the possibility of the properties being transformed into private casinos or brothels, considering the remote location. Some commenters expressed concerns about the suitability of the bungalows for senior living, noting that the 2-story design could pose challenges for elderly residents with mobility issues or those who require wheelchair access. Some netizens suggested alternative uses for the bungalows, arguing that they should be preserved as public heritage sites rather than being converted into serviced apartments. Others proposed that the properties be repurposed for public housing or community living spaces to directly benefit Singaporeans instead of being leased for commercial purposes. One commenter suggested that the bungalows be demolished and the land repurposed for HDB flats instead, noting that Singapore is already facing land scarcity. Another commenter stated that the bungalows should be demolished to make way for affordable housing, criticizing the high rental prices that could leave the properties vacant for years. The user added that preserving colonial-era homes serves little purpose in modern Singapore and only benefits the ultra-rich in a land-scarce country. One commenter also suggested that SLA should have used the land to build more HDB flats for Singaporeans.